I work the night shift at Taco Bell, and after midnight, the menu is simple. But what would you do if a customer kept ordering something that wasn't on the menu? And every time you said no, they acted like you were the one who was wrong. My name's Jake, and for almost a year, I worked the overnight shift at a Taco Bell just off the highway, midnight to 6 a.m. If you've ever worked fast food overnight, you already know how it goes. Drunk college kids, truckers, people who stare at the menu like it's written in another language even though it hasn't changed in years. After 2 a.m., it's mostly quiet. That's when the weird people show up. But nothing prepared me for that customer. It started like any other order. Around 1:40 a.m., a car pulled up to the speaker. Engine running, no music playing, windows tinted dark enough that I couldn't see inside. I hit the button. "Welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get started for you?" There was a pause. Then a man's voice said, calm and polite, "I'll take one off-menu item." I laughed a little. "Sorry, we don't have off-menu items." Another pause. Then he said, "Yes, you do." I told him no, again, explained we only serve what's on the board. He didn't argue. He just said, "Okay, I'll come back." And he drove off. Didn't order anything, didn't pull forward, just left. I forgot about it until the next night. Same time, same voice, same car. "I'll take one off-menu item." I sighed and said the same thing. "We don't have off-menu items." This time, he chuckled. Not angry, not joking, just amused. "You'll learn," he said. Then he drove off again. By the third night, I was irritated. Same guy, same time. "I'll take one off-menu item," I told him, probably a little sharper than I should have. "Sir, if it's not on the menu, we can't sell it." He paused, then asked, "Are you alone tonight?" That caught me off guard. I told him that wasn't relevant. He replied, "It is for this order." I felt a chill crawl up my arms. Before I could say anything else, he added, "I'll see you tomorrow," and drove away. That's when I started paying attention. I noticed the car never came through during busy hours, only when the lot was empty. Never placed a normal order, never paid, never showed his face, and always between 1:30 and 2 a.m. On the fifth night, something changed. When he pulled up, the speaker clicked on by itself. I hadn't touched the button. His voice came through anyway. "You ready to take the order?" My mouth went dry. I asked what he wanted. He said, "One off-menu item." I told him no again. That's when he said something I still think about. "You already served it." I asked what he meant. He replied, "2 nights ago. You just don't remember." After that, weird things started happening. Orders showed up on the screen that no one placed. Blank orders, no items. Just a total, 0 to 000. Sometimes the kitchen printer would spit out tickets with no food listed, just a word. Prepare. My manager said it was a glitch. I didn't believe him. One night, the car didn't stop at the speaker. It went straight to the pickup window. That never happens. I opened the window and said we couldn't help him if he didn't order. The window rolled down an inch. I still couldn't see his face. He said, "I already ordered." I checked the screen. There it was, one item, no name, no price, just a line of text. Off menu. My hands started shaking. I told him we couldn't make it. He replied, "Check the warmer." I turned around slowly. Inside the food warmer was a bag, brown paper, folded, waiting. I hadn't put it there. No one had. I grabbed the bag without thinking. It felt heavier than food should. I handed it through the window. The man took it carefully. Then he said, "Receipt?" I told him we don't print receipts for $0 orders. He paused, then said, "You'll keep the receipt," and drove away. I quit the next morning. Didn't finish the shift, didn't clock out. I told myself it was stress. That night, shifts mess with your head. 3 weeks later, I went to Taco Bell as a customer. Different location, different city. Around 1:50 a.m., I stepped up to the counter. The worker asked what I wanted. Without meaning to, I said it. "I'll take one off-menu item." The worker looked confused. I felt cold, because I knew exactly what he was going to say next. "We don't have off-menu items." And before I could stop myself, I smiled. Because once you serve it, you don't stop being part of the order.